So why does he cheat with the same one? Great question. Because that same one is always available. That same one he has developed a plan or a deal with. That same one he's getting what he wants from. You know, that same one is it's always there. That same one is the one who makes him feel better about his ego. That same one is the one who have all the time in the world. The same one is the one who's always coming when he calls. And so why would he change up? That one is enough. The other one is enough for him. Because one thing that he didn't want to be out there, while he's married, out there with 6, 7 different women, easier to get caught like that. He get caught very easily. So he choose one. And the one who's gonna put up with that stuff, the one who's gonna, be that second, the one who's good at being the second, that's the one he keeps. So that's why he cheats with the same one. It's not because he loves the same one. No, sometimes, don't get me wrong, a man gets to love his side piece. But sometimes that's the one that he just want to spend time with. This is the one that, because he does, naturally a man is not looking, he's not looking to marry the other one. Of course, once in a while, it's going to be an exception. He actually likes the other one. But a lot of times, he doesn't want the best one. He already got his wife. He wants somebody to just release on. He wants somebody to that. I'm just being honest, by the way. He wants somebody that when his wife or his main woman gets their period, he can call. He wants somebody that when the woman that he's with put him out of his house, he gets a place to stay. He wants the one that, can stimulate his ego. He wants the one that he can spend time with when he didn't feel like being at home. He doesn't want 5, 6, 7. Some do, and so that's why he keeps the same one. That same one is, is the one who's loyal. Sometimes the one on the side is loyal. Sometimes the one on the side don't have him yet. And so she tries harder. She tries really hard. Sometimes the one he's cheating with tries so hard to be in the first place or to be in the first spot that she overextend herself. While the one who's in the first spot, his wife or his main woman, sometimes she's just busy. She has a life. She's taking care of the kids. She can't give him what he thinks that he needs, even though he's looking at it from a selfish perspective. She coming home with the kids and doing the kids to the kids, and she working, and she's still paying the bills, and she's still, the other one, the side chick, he only sees her when she's not busy. So he has this idea in his mind. He has an idea in his mind of an image of her, of the side piece. And so why does he keep being with the same one? Why not? She's still there. It's fun. It's very fun. He having a blast. This is why men stay with and don't get me wrong. Some men, like I said, stay with their side piece for many years. And that's because they have built a connection. They have built this love. They really like each other. And it's very hard for him to cut him off. I mean, to cut her off. Or for her to cut him off because he's been like a boyfriend. Now, I get it. I understand it. You know what I mean? I get it. No judgment there. I mean, it's wrong, but still, it is what it is. But a lot of times, most times than none, oftentimes than not, when a man is messing with other women, it's not because they are better than his wife. It's not because they are more this and more that. It's because they are more available. His wife is busy with kids and changing pampers and fixing this and doing that and going to work and being tired. And while the side piece, he gets to see her twice a week, and every time he sees her, she's clean and no rollers in her hair. The makeup is set. Body is dressed and smelling like strawberries and lemon. And so he's ready. Why he keep messing with the same one? One thing I notice about men, we know how to compartmentalize these feelings. We know how to separate those things. We know how to put them in a place of us that we know that we can't have you, so we don't develop all these feelings for you. We know that I have to go back to my wife, so I can't, I can spend time with you and sleep with you and give you the best time and you give me the best time, but I know it's going to be over, so I can't give you that, what you think that I can. I can't. I already have it in my mind. So when it's time to part ways, or when it's time that I get found out and my wife tell me, hey, and she give me an ultimatum or she checks my phone, I'm easily deleting you. I feel bad because I like you still, but I'm deleting you quick. I'm blocking your number because my loyalty, I mean, it's, yeah, even though I'm effing my loyalty up, is still with her, my wife, my main woman. And you might say that's not loyalty, but everybody have their own definition of loyalty. I'm just saying. I know sometimes you think that you have the right one. It is what it is. You can have your own definition of loyalty for yourself, as long as you abide by it. But sometimes the other person has their definition too. So, like I said, why does he cheat with the same one? Because that same one gives him something that he wants. That same one is available. That same one is there. And oftentimes, that same one is just present. That same one takes what he gives. That same one is trying so hard to earn that position. Sometimes that same one that he's cheating with, some of these women who cheat with married men, taken men, some of these women don't want a real relationship. Some of them don't want a real relationship. And so, they're getting exactly what they need from these men who are in relationships or these married men. They're getting a couple bills paid, a phone bill there or here, right? They're getting the sex that they want. They're getting tore up, right? They're getting serviced, as you are called, maintained sexually. You know, they're not worried about. They don't want to be with a man that they have to worry about. I'm talking from both sides. They don't want to, they don't want these single men out there who's out with all these 15, 20 women and she don't trust him and she don't know where, she don't know where he's getting this stuff from. She rather a man who she knows go home to his wife, his one woman. Yeah, I know where he's at. He's home with his wife and his kids. He's at home with his family. He ain't out there in the club and in the streets looking for stuff. Matter of fact, he wasn't looking for me either. That's what she says. He wasn't looking for me. So I know, he's almost decent. Oh, he's decent. So let me just keep having him service, right? Let him just keep servicing her, because why not? She's not threatened. She's not worried about the diseases and stuff, because chances are he don't have any. His wife don't have any, you know. So, you know, I'm telling you all, man. It's so many different reasons out there y'all don't understand. And since she does this, she keeps him interested, and he's there because he's getting what he wants. Both people getting what they want. But I'm telling you, oftentimes he keeps going back to the same one. It's not even about her. It's not even about his wife. It's about him, his needs. It's about his ego. It's about him being service. It's about he having the control. It's about he playing this dangerous game. It's about, you remember when you used to eat in class? You remember when you used to, the teacher said don't bring no snacks in class, but when you take the snacks in, when you take the snack in class, it's like the most tastiest snack. It tasted the even better with that when you eat it at home. It tastes better in the classroom than when you eat it at home. And so therefore, you eat it in the class and you have a beautiful experience. Some people do it because it's the high that they have. Some men have a high. They don't get caught. They just out there sneaking. People do it for many different reasons, man. That's why you keep messing with the same one. Now, if you keep doing 3, 4 different women, you keep upping the chance of getting caught. And now when he get caught, he gets nothing from nobody. He has to go to a whole new one. That's too much work. Because at least this one that I have understand that I'm married. I don't have to argue and fuss. I don't have to explain myself again. I don't have to try hard again. Listen, some of these jokers, some of these men staying where they're at because they don't have to start over and try to meet somebody who understands the situation, who understand that he and his wife is actually pretty decent. They don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Because some women don't play that stupid game. Some men don't play the game. I'm talking about the men who cheat. I ain't talking about all men. I'm talking about the men who cheat. And some of y'all think that I'll be talking, you make it seem like all men. No, it's not all men. I'm talking about the group of men who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about all men. I'm talking about the group of men. That specific group of men who's doing what I'm talking about. Oh, everybody don't do it. I'm not doing that crap anymore. I mean, I don't do the lifestyle anymore. I don't live the lifestyle. You all know I used to. But I'm telling you all, man, it's many different reasons, but you got to be mindful. But that's why he's doing it. I mean, shoot. Be careful. Open your eyes. You might think that you're the most special one, but it's not because of that. Oftentimes, that's the last reason. After he being horny and you, I mean, that's the last reason that they might be sometimes. You're not the better one. Oftentimes, I'm just